Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that is ready to make a huge move tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button and also to click on that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on the morning videos and the evening videos. Let's begin right off the bat. We got the SPY right now, and this is what happened. Okay, this is what happened. I was anticipating a bigger move than this. I told y'all this morning, I believe. I told y'all this morning that I was expecting the SPY to get all the way up to 47.60. It looked really good before the market opens. Like out the gates, it was looking nice. It was consolidating over here. And then if you look kind of closely, this spike was very predictable. I was watching this thing the whole way that morning, and when it spiked over here, it looked good. I thought it would just continue on and just keep cruising. But instead, it decides to kind of like fall, retest, bounce, and fall again, and then just chill over here. Now, my next question is, are we going to climb? I don't think we're going to climb tomorrow necessarily. I think tomorrow there will be a slight pullback, a slight delay. All right, and the reason why I say that is because of this. We're getting really close to this line right there. We're getting very close. We're almost there. All right, almost there. So this is what I'm watching right now, and if we get below it, there could be a very brief sell-off. Not too violent. No, it will be a higher low. We got a low over here at 62 at 46.25. A higher low would put it at like 46.60. All right, just briefly, especially into the morning before we bounce and form a hammer on the daily time frame. All right, so that's kind of like my thoughts on the overall market. We'll see what it does in the morning. You might wake up and you may see the market being down by negative 0.5%. All right, you never know. But let's see. The stock that y'all should keep in your watch list for tomorrow, that stock is AFRM. All right, and the reason, let me just make this thing clear. That way I can see. And the reason why I want to share AFRM with y'all is because of this. If you look on the 4-hour, all right, and you zoom in right over here, I did show this one before. We've made money on it before. You made money on it too, right? I shared this one with y'all a while ago, in the beginning of, I think it was last week. Yes. All right, and right now it dropped, offered some nice profits to on these two drops actually, and then right now it's just consolidating, and I don't think it's over quite yet. I think there's still room to fall for this one. I don't think this downtrend is over. Today it closed extremely weak. All right, I'm gonna zoom in, so we're gonna look from the outside in. So this is the outside. Now let's go inside. We're gonna look at the 5-minute time frame, and we're gonna zoom right in here. So it opened higher, and then it immediately got rejected and formed this thing right there. All right, it formed this thing. It might look better on a smaller time frame. So let's go into the one. Let's go even deeper. All right, so we're gonna look at that one right here. So it formed that floor, bounced right there, and then it collapsed. And then as soon as it collapsed below 81.45, I immediately shared it with everybody in the Discord that this thing broke down, and it could go down even more. All right, later it was playing some games, right? It was playing some games over here, formed a bear flag. Again, this is the bear flag right there, and all you gotta do is just remove this, and then you see a different perspective, right? And you make this one a little shorter like that, and you got yourself a bear flag, right? See how it breaks down and then retest and then continues down. So this is the bear flag right here, adjacent to a bearish triangle previously, right? So this thing is not looking too great. It closed really weakly below $79. Again, for all of you beginners out there, like, learn to adjust your perspective. It will help you out in the long term, in the long run, I mean. All right, now if you look on this thing on the daily time frame and you zoom in, you can clearly see that it got rejected off the 9 SMA, which is not a good sign for people who bought the dip right here. These individuals are scared. They're panicking right now. It's a very strong hammer. The volume isn't the best, right? And then we get the rejection of 9. So to me, that indicates that we're gonna go lower. And lastly, just to like put the just to like let y'all know exactly what is going on. If you see over here, there is like this gap that still needs to be filled. It's at 68 bucks. We still have not filled it for a very long time. We tried to fill it, it got close to $71, but it didn't fully drop. And in my experience, these gaps usually fill, right? So watch this one. Again, for you day traders out there, I think there's an opportunity for this one to be short side. The contracts are going to print if indeed it falls down here, right? And there could be another opportunity to go long down here. So just again, this is like this is a good one. This is one that has a lot of educational points to help out the beginners out there looking to learn how to read the charts. All right, so that's the stock for this video. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. A lot of interesting things happened today. We have to look at, somebody has been asking about Roku. Now, what's going on with Roku is the similar situation, meaning bearish, as AFRM. As you can see on the chart, let me go to the 4-hour. As you can see on the chart, there was, I explained this before, there was an allegedly bullish rectangle that turned bearish and broke down. All right, this is very tragic. Longs don't like it. All right, and it kept going down and down and down. And this is looking more and more like a dead cat bounce to me. This is a dead cat bounce. And as soon as the previous low gets taken out at 176, I think that it's just going to drop all the way down to 160. And then at 160, it will bounce. That's my honest opinion on it. Hopefully you're asking because you probably got some puts in there or you shorted, because this is looking like it's going to roll over. Not the ideal setup for a bounce play. Not the ideal setup for that. And also the bottom is just the volume is just terrible, right? It's not like here. It's not like this. This is just miserable right here. So I think it's gonna fall some more. I think. Again, I could be wrong. All right, but we'll see what happens. That's my thoughts on Roku. The next one that we're going to talk about, what happened with Netflix. Yeah, let's talk about Netflix because I mentioned that this morning. With Netflix. So what happened with Netflix? It's still in the flag. Unfortunately, it's still in there. There was this warning in the beginning of the trading hours. If you go onto the 5, yeah. So this thing was looking good in the morning. It was looking nice, and the only thing that was lacking is that first candle to just pop out here. All right. This right here was not. It didn't happen. It was missing. And when something goes like this and then just stays here for like 5 to 10 minutes, you just gotta like cancel this thing. This pattern is no longer good. It failed. It's kind of a similar scenario to Zillow, but on a much smaller scale. This is not what you want to see. Definitely not what you want to see. So what's gonna happen to Netflix? I think it's just going to chill. It's probably gonna retest that floor again at like 520 before we see some type of bounce. I think. All right. I think that's what's gonna happen. So just to like update you on what's going on with Netflix. Now the last stock. Oh, also I'm just gonna use this as another example. You see what happened with this one, with the bullish pennant that looked so good and then didn't. I was watching Square for the same thing, and Square just disappointed before the market even opened. I was so ready to take a trade on it, and then this thing happened. I was like, and then that right there is just a big no for me. No, that's not what I'm looking for. So that hopefully that helps you understand and helps you see things kind of the way I see it. And I hope that helps you with your future trades later on. And one more thing. No, actually, no. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not found on social media, you can find me at Ngumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ngumah from PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.